Hello everybody, my name is Christian Charlo. Welcome to this market report. Today we're Wednesday, March 24th, 2014. Today folks, we have markets that kept their downward momentum throughout the day. So if we take a look at this market situation here, first of all, the Nasdaq started a bearish cycle on March 24th. Now with this decrease though, it is just resuming its downward cycle started on March 24th. But on the S&P 500 though, we have not yet started the bearish cycle, so we're still stuck within this sideways formation. However, we're testing pretty clearly the support on the S&P 500. So if ever the wave of sellers that we have seen today in the market persist, we might definitely start a bearish cycle on the S&P 500, and we might actually have a confirmation of the head and shoulder technical pattern that we expect. So this might be the this is the shoulder, this will be the head, and if ever we start a bearish cycle, we might actually form the second shoulder here on the S&P 500. So that's why I believe that today, what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you a list of some stocks that are shortable opportunities, but there are not tons of them, because so far on the S&P 500 though, we actually have the still neutral formation on the S&P 500. So it's the cream of the crop I'm going to show you, and if ever we have a continuity of this market correction, bearish ETF will be a key investment to have on your portfolio. So first of all, let's take a look at some short opportunities. We have Tibco software, so a pretty nice short, clearly breaking support here for Tibco software. So our target of Tibco software is around what, 19 bucks, so it's about 7 to 10% on Tibco software. Actually, that stock is recommended on our analyst shorts on marketgurus.tv. You can have access to marketgurus.tv for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. So we did recommend that stock, and 19 bucks, this is our target. And actually, because it's on the Nasdaq, which is the index that is clearly starting a bearish cycle as compared to the S&P 500, we actually are recommending to open a full positions on Tibco software. Elsewhere, there's Mankind. But the thing is, with Mankind, you have a target until 5 bucks, right? But it's already losing 7.24%. So instead of putting your stop loss, let's say at 6 bucks, what I would do, I'll put my stop loss if ever the stock gets back within this neutral range. So to minimize my loss potential, my buyback order will be put around 562 approximately on Mankind, and my target 485 for Mankind to actually take some profit on that short positions. We also have METHODE Electronics. METHODE Electronics not so bad though, because it has a target until what, 2807. So what I love is the clear downward trend on a stock like that, right? It clearly tested that former support, which became a resistance, and now it's breaking down. So it's the first movement, has a target until 28 bucks on METHODE Electronics. So it's not a lot of profits, not even 10%, but it's about 5 to 6% on METHODE Electronics. So they're not opportunities to make 15% on most of the stocks I've shown you as a short. It's a small return on most of them, but still it's a return I think that there will be more opportunities to short if ever we have a clear bearish cycle in the markets. So far, as long as the S&P 500 stays within this sideways formation though, it's going to be hard to find the cream of the crop or a lot of stocks to be shorted on the markets. But this one here is actually the beginner leader in the decrease that might continue on the market if today's wave of sellers persists for the next few days. So we have those three stocks though: Tibco, Mankind, METHODE Electronics, and those are the ETF I want you to watch if ever the decrease continues. SBXU higher than 58.24 will be a great opportunity for swing trading as well, because it will also reverse this downward trend. And SQQQ, actually it already started a clear entry point on March 24th when the Nasdaq started a bearish cycle. Those of you who got in on March 24th, it's still a hold. If you keep buying in SQQ today, I think it's still a good strategy as well. 50 bucks, this is where a stop loss should be if ever SQQQ break that support. So this is what we have, folks. Nasdaq is starting a bullish cycle, but the S&P 500 is not. So that's why I think you should continue to be picky in the type of stock that you choose to short. We only have few exceptions. Tibco software is our best so far because it's recommended on marketgurus.tv. And make sure that if ever the decrease continues, you favor those bearish ETF. So that said, see you next week for your market report, and I wish you a good trading.